Have you ever wondered why nature seems so harmonious? Why do trees and plants flourish without any apparent effort, while humans seem to struggle? There's a rhythm, a cadence, a symphony in the way nature effortlessly presents itself. The trees standing tall and proud, the flowers blooming in all their glory. It's a spectacle of harmony and balance that leaves us in awe. Now let's consider our lives. We seem to be in a constant battle, fighting for survival, for success, for happiness. It's a stark contrast to the effortless flow of nature. But what if we could learn from this natural world? What if, by observing the patterns, the rhythms, the cycles of nature, we could glean insights to live a more harmonious life? So let's embark on this journey of discovery together. Let's explore the lessons that nature holds for us, the secrets to living a life of harmony and balance. Just as nature flourishes without struggle, perhaps there are lessons we can learn to bring this harmony into our own lives. Consider the tree. It does not worry about tomorrow, nor does it dwell on the past. It simply exists in the present, growing and adapting to its environment. In a world that is constantly changing, the tree stands as a testament to resilience. It doesn't fret over the coming winter or the scorching summer. It simply exists, unbothered by the passage of time. It's rooted in the present, content with its existence and ready to face whatever nature might throw its way. Trees, just like us, face challenges. They weather storms and droughts, withstand the harsh winds and the blazing sun. But they do not falter. They do not surrender. They adapt. They grow stronger, standing tall and firm, their roots delving deeper into the earth. They bloom and flourish, offering shade and shelter, bearing fruit and flowers, and adding beauty to the world around them. They teach us an invaluable lesson about resilience. They show us that it's possible to face the harshest of conditions and not only survive but thrive. They inspire us to be strong, to be adaptable, to be resilient. And just as the tree adapts to its environment, so can we. We can learn to weather the storms of life, to stand firm in the face of adversity, to bloom amidst the chaos. We can learn to adapt to the changing seasons of life, to grow and flourish in our own unique ways. But perhaps the most important lesson we can learn from the tree is about living in the present. A tree doesn't worry about the future or regret the past. It simply exists, in the here and now. It teaches us to be present, to be mindful, to enjoy the beauty of each moment. So let's take a leaf out of the tree's book. Let's strive to be more like the tree, living in the present, adapting to our environment, and growing stronger with each passing day. Like the tree, we too can learn to be resilient, to live in the moment and adapt to the changing seasons of life. And what about the river? It does not resist its path, but rather it flows with the terrain, carving its course over time. The river is a remarkable teacher, an embodiment of acceptance and persistence. It does not argue with the landscape, nor does it recoil from the mountains. Instead, it gently and steadily carves its path, accepting the journey that has been laid before it. Even when met with obstacles, the river does not cease. It does not stop and ponder, "Why me?" or "This is not fair." It simply persists, flowing around, over, or even through barriers. Whether a pebble or a boulder, a hill or a mountain, the river continues its journey with unwavering determination. And in this journey, the river shapes its destiny. Each twist and turn, each rapid and calm stretch is a testament to the river's journey, a physical manifestation of its history. Over time, the river's course becomes more defined, more intricate, more unique. The river, through its persistence, carves a path that is solely its own. But the river's journey isn't one of relentless struggle. There are calm stretches where it meanders peacefully, reflecting the sky above, teeming with life beneath. These tranquil periods are just as important as the tumultuous ones. They serve as reminders that not every moment in life is a battle, that peace and beauty can be found amidst the journey. The river, in its acceptance and persistence, teaches us valuable lessons. Like the river, we can learn to accept the path that life has laid before us. We can persist in the face of obstacles, knowing that they are but stepping stones in our journey. And through our actions, we can shape our destiny, carving our unique path in this world. And so, let us take a leaf out of the river's book. Let us embrace our journey with acceptance and persistence. Let us not be deterred by the obstacles that come our way, but rather see them as opportunities to grow and evolve. Like the river, we can learn to accept our path in life, to persist in the face of obstacles, and to shape our destiny through our actions. Observe the cycle of life in nature, the birth, growth, decay, and eventual renewal. This cycle repeats endlessly, each stage as important as the next. Let's delve into this profound process that nature so elegantly displays. In the grand tapestry of existence, every life form participates in this perpetual dance. It all begins with birth, a seed sprouting, a chick breaking through its eggshell, a newborn fawn taking its first wobbly steps. This is the stage of hope, of new beginnings, of infinite possibilities. It mirrors our own journey when we embrace new opportunities, embark on fresh adventures, or when we simply decide to start anew. As this cycle continues, growth follows birth. It's a period of learning, of expanding, of becoming. In nature, we witness a caterpillar metamorphosing into a butterfly, a sapling stretching towards the sky, a lion cub learning to roar. Similarly, in our lives, we grow through our experiences, our trials, our triumphs. It's a stage of exploration, of learning, of self-discovery. Then comes decay, which might seem bleak at first glance. Leaves fall, animals grow old, and everything seems to be in a state of decline. But remember, decay is not about ending, it's about transformation. It's an integral part of the cycle, allowing for renewal and rebirth. Just as a fallen leaf nourishes the soil for new life, our experiences, even the challenging ones, shape us, change us, and prepare us for what comes next. Finally, with decay comes renewal, the promise of a fresh start. Nature awakens again with the arrival of spring, symbolizing rebirth and hope. It's an eternal reminder that after every ending, there's a new beginning. Similarly, in our lives, every setback, every ending is a stepping stone to a new beginning, a new journey. Like nature, we too experience cycles in our lives. Each stage has its purpose, and each is a part of our growth and development. Through observing nature, we can gain insights into our own lives, how to live in the present, how to be resilient, how to accept our path, and how to appreciate each stage of life. As we journey back through the ideas we've explored, let's remember the way we started our discourse with the question of life and nature. We asked ourselves, what can the natural world teach us about existing, about being alive? We saw that nature, in its infinite wisdom, does not rush, does not fret. It simply is. It blooms where it's planted, it thrives in the present, and so too can we. Moving on, we observed nature's lessons. We noted the resilience of the trees, standing tall through the storms, bending but never breaking. The trees taught us the value of resilience, of standing our ground, yet being flexible enough to adapt to life's challenges. They showed us that strength does not lie in rigidity, but in the ability to sway and yet remain rooted. We then traced the river's course. The river demonstrated to us the power of persistence, of carving our own path, even when obstacles stand in our way. The river doesn't cease to flow when a boulder obstructs its path. It finds a way around, over, or even through. It taught us to accept our path, to understand that the journey is as important, if not more so, than the destination. Next, we witnessed the cycle of life, the birth, growth, decay, and rebirth that every living being experiences. We saw that each stage has its own beauty, its own purpose. The cycle of life taught us to appreciate each stage of our lives, to understand that every phase is necessary and valuable, and that change is the only constant in life. Now, as we draw our reflections to a close, let's remember that nature's lessons are not merely metaphors or philosophical musings. They are real, tangible lessons that we can apply to our lives. They are reminders to live in the present, to be resilient, to accept our path, and to appreciate each stage of life. The beauty of nature's teachings lies in their simplicity. They do not ask us to climb mountains or cross oceans. They merely ask us to observe, to listen, to learn. They gently nudge us towards a life of harmony, of balance, of grace. As we reflect on the lessons of nature, may we find the courage to live our lives with the same harmony and grace. After all, we are not separate from nature, but a part of it.
Thank you for watching, and comment underscore for our improvement and development.